Alright, what's good YouTube? So we do have a new little thing I wanted to showcase because a lot of people ask questions about it and I really wanted to answer it because there's just a lot. So I do have two types of boom arms here, and both of these boom arms, or one's hidden right now, but both of these little boom arms, a lot of questions on it. So this is my newest one right here, and this is by Bietrum or Bietrum. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's right there, Bietrum. And this one does come with cable ties. It has pretty much everything you need. You can tighten this. I'm still figuring it out because it is a new one, but you can basically auto adjust it. It comes with all the little attachments you need for any type of microphone. It's universal and it does swing out. It has a long arm reach, so it's really good on that. It's all made out of metal. It's a very high quality product. It's about 70 bucks though, so it's a little bit on the pricey side. So only for people that are really dedicated for voiceover streamers, YouTubers, anything else like that, podcast, dedicated people for this is a beast though. The other one is my custom one that I made, and it has this little C clamp here. So you have this little C clamp which goes on a pole, which this pole you can get on Amazon for about under 30 bucks. This little C clamp, or you can do it to your monitor one, which I do have one right here. So this monitor arm in the back, you could probably clamp it depending on the size, because that clamp right there, I tried to originally put it on the monitor one, but it was too small. So this little clamp here is too small. It doesn't really widen up. I'm gonna go and show you here. So this is the device. So it has a little rubber and tape. It's kind of messed up right now, but it still works like a charm. So you do have this little C clamp which you can tighten up and extend here. It does have a pretty good grasped area. This is as far as it goes, which I will show you the measurements here. So it is roughly about 1.6 inches in length. That's the farthest it can go. And the tightest probably just all the way until it's closed, which is pretty obvious. But anyways, you get this little clamp here, and then you have this little arm which is roughly around, I'd say, a foot in length. So we have almost a foot in length, which extends out about a foot in length. You can adjust it here. You can basically go 180 degrees all the way around. And I do have it on this little extended rod, I guess you could say, this little portion right here. Normally it only comes with this. So when you buy it, it's gonna come with only this, and it's meant for, you know, lighting and other stuff like that. You can get a adapter, however, for tripod mounts, and that's what I did. So I have a little female adapter for this little tripod bit, which goes into another female end. So it's a female end to a female end, and you just screw that female end into the male end. And now I have a female end of the tripod bit, which I then bought one of these, which it does have multiple of them. You can use this right here alone for most microphones if it'll focus, but it is a tripod male end into a 3/4 adapter, I believe. Male end again, once again, and then you can screw it on like so, and that fits for most microphones. Not all of them, but most. It fit for my 7 RYMS video, so I didn't need any other adapter. But if you do have any other microphone that requires an adapter, usually it will come with it, but if it doesn't, you would have to buy this right here, which is basically standard thread for a lot of microphones. You just screw that onto that and then screw the other end into your microphone, and that will allow you to put it on a microphone. But anyways, that's how I do that. And then once I'm ready, I do put it on this pole, which you can add a light if you choose to do so. I don't, because this monitor is in the way. If you do have one though, you can do that. So you could put a light up here, or you could put a camera up there, honestly, anything like that. I do have an extended rod here, which does have another C clamp right here, and that basically I can put my camera on there. It's hot shoe mountable because of the cage I'm using. The cage I'm using has a hot shoe on the bottom of the camera, which allows me to put it very quickly onto this little mount, and that's where my webcam sits technically, which is my camera. And that's what that is. And then on the back, like I said, I have this pole here which is mounted onto the desk, so it's a little clamp to the desk, and then that goes basically there. And I believe this is like a 18-inch rod, and it does extend even further. Those are the same exact ones I have here, which are for lighting. That's what I do for lighting, so you can use it on lighting. It's the same exact ones, as you can see, same exact thread and everything. Usually has a cap on it. On the other one I took it off because I didn't need it, but it goes even further, goes even higher, so you can use that. You can put a little clamp on top of it. This is the brand Dazzne. It does have a 1-pack and a 2-pack option. This is the 2-pack option, which I needed for both of my softbox lights, and they are clampable, so you can mount them like that onto the desk, which is very helpful if you have a rising desk, so it goes up and down with the desk instead of just stationary. So I really recommend that. That's pretty simple. So I just attach this here onto the clamp here, which I've got to do this with one hand. Okay, there we go. I attach that there, and then on this side there's that little ball here. I just gotta angle it the right way basically until it tightens up and ends up right there. So then I could attach my microphone, I could move it up and down and do whatever I need to do. Right now I just have it pushed off to the side, which you can do. You could just push your microphone off to the side and have it basically hidden away from your setup, which I had in the beginning of this. And that's what allows you to do that. It's really, really simple. It's really easy. I really like the microphone layout that I put into that. I put a lot of thought into that. So that's why it's custom. It's made by me. It has a lot of thought as opposed to something as huge as this, which not a lot of people are a fan of. So I can see why I got a lot of questions on that. This is really huge and annoying, I'm going to be honest, and it's really expensive. One of those can easily cost you, if you already have the same pole, under 30 bucks. I believe that this right here was probably like 12 or less, and then these little adapters are $5 to $7. It's really inexpensive, so I really recommend it, and it's better than any other tripod. You'll get questions like I've gotten many, and that's why I'm making this video. So yeah, and I'll see you guys next one. We out.